Getting to what Anthony found on the internet overnight there, David Caruso from CSI. You want to explain this?
It's called David Caruso One-Liners. It's from CSI, you know. It's one of those popular shows on television. It's just amazing how popular these CSI shows are that they decided to just make CSI Miami, right? Mm-hmm. And then there's CSI New York with Gary Sinise. And then the original one with David Caruso.
It's so popular, they're working on CSI Patterson.
CSI Patterson. Yeah, they're working on CSI Patterson.
A little known fact.
Is that right, Doc?
I used to write for Johnny Carson.
No. It's a very popular
joke. I'm sure that joke's in the comedy clubs. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Very popular. David Caruso, the star, and he is such a horrific actor that somebody had sense enough.
I thought he was
beloved.
Edgy guy.
When he was on NYPD Blue, and then he left. Like, people were like, oh, my God, the show's going to suck now. He's an idiot for leaving. And then he just was in limbo for a while, made a few bad movies. And then he got this CSI lottery he hit. And everyone watches it, loves it. And he is the worst actor ever, ever, ever. Horrid. And somebody had sense enough to take a bunch of hit clips of him delivering these lines, these Caruso one-liners. And before each line, or in the middle of each line, he will stop and dramatically put on his sunglasses.
Yeah, this is what you're going to miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's visual, but go to YouTube and just put in David Caruso.
David Caruso one-liner.
Or just CSI. David Caruso, and it'll pop up.
It'll pop up. All right.
And he'll put his sunglasses on and deliver this cornball line in the best William Shatner type delivery I've seen since Shatner. And the writing is so hokey that the line being delivered is just awful, and the way he delivers it is awful. And then he puts his glasses on and does some kind of a exit, stage left even, and he's gone. He just delivers a hack line with the sunglasses, and then exit, stage right even. And he's gone out of the scene.
We know he's CSI Miami. Thank you, Patrice.
CSI Miami? Yeah. Is that where he is?
But it's the one-liner, montage.
Montage. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks, you got one job, and you blew it. All we wanted was a montage.
Can't pay attention to the montage line.
All right, well, here we go. We got a little audio of this David Caruso video that's going to be really, really hot in the next few days on YouTube.
It means we got a drive-by.
Drive-by, Miami style. I don't think so. You don't spend $1,000 on clothes that you're never going to wear.
100 people throwing golf balls at the site of a death.
Those odds are very slim, aren't they? So the question becomes, Alex, was the mob sent to draw us to the crime scene? Or sent to destroy it?
These are actual lines.
Yeah, these are
actual lines from the show. And his delivery, amazingly awful. Every time he says something, he has a dramatic pause. And that pause, by the way, is when he is putting on his sunglasses. It is, who tells him this is good?
Hey, man, the ratings speak volumes.
Oh.
Damn show is huge. Jimmy on Long Island, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Listen,
Jimmy, how do you listen to the Opie and Anthony show?
I listen on the radio. I listen on XM. I listen to both of them.
All over the place. All right.
Yeah.
So what do you got to add to this discussion?
Well, we watch this show religiously, and every time I see this guy, I know exactly when they're gonna go to a commercial break. It's like he stands off to the side. Every time he does something, he's always at an angle. He never looks at you directly.
Yeah.
You ever see him stand at that angle and then look over his shoulder?
Yeah.
He stands, there's a dramatic angle going on.
Yeah.
Stance.
I throw things at the TV, man. My wife laughs at me. I want to throw stuff at the TV at this guy. I want to kill him.
And how about, like, right after he delivers his line, he walks out of frame?
That's it. He's out of there.
Like he'll walk or run sometimes. He'll deliver the dramatic line and he's out of frame. Like I've said my line. Thank you. Good night.
What about this one? What about this one? You got Delco, the Spanish guy.
Yeah.
He kneels down in front of a dead body, and then Horatio Kane looks off into the sunset on angle. Goes, what do we got, Delco? He's not even looking at anything.
He doesn't look at it. He looks away, just looking up into space. What do we got?
He's a moron. A horrible actor.
All right, thanks, Jimmy. Let's get back to the David Caruso montage.
We only had 1 week before deliberations.
No need now. The verdict is in.
What is that? This is
No
fake. This
need
had to be
now.
fake, man.
The verdict
This
is
is
in.
all
Can't
actual
be
lines
this-
from CSI Miami.
Real lines delivered. This is exactly how he delivers his lines.
I know y'all are taking this. It has to because he, like whatever he just said. It has to be a continued sentence.
No,
Somebody
you
must
got
have edited it
no.
out. Let me tell you
have
something.
To watch
when
it.
I seen him, I think I saw him. But you cut out the but.
No.
Hey, listen to this though. I mean,
How can we cut something out when he's running off frame?
Right. He's exiting stage left.
He's
I told
exit.
you.
Stage right even.
And someone else is pointing out that he always has his hands on his hips.
Yeah.
Hands on his hips. He's got to take his sunglasses off, put them back on, take them off. Let's continue with the montage.
Thanks, E-Rock.
I didn't get a montage from you.
Oh, God, forget about it.
5 minutes. They call it speed dating. Only their victim had 15 days.
Well, you know what they say, Frank. Speed kills.
You don't fall 3 stories, get up and run away.
You do. You've got something to hide.
You should be in a patrol car.
Frank, where is Patrick now?
Well, I don't know. He's missing from the scene. Maybe he took off.
Or maybe he got taken for a ride.
What is he, Rod Serling?
Or maybe.
You know what they say.
Oh.
You know there's guys around him going, holy crap, you know how much they pay this guy?
Or maybe.
Maybe it's a different feel. I gotta watch it.
I'm
This
a
can't
horrible
be that bad.
actor.
This can't be that bad.
This is the real
It
deal.
is
Play Gary
so
Sinise.
bad.
Play some clips from Gary Sinise's version.
See if he's doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
maybe Gary Sinise is like, watch out, sucker.
It's like it's worked well for him, for Caruso. Maybe I need to do this.
You want more or what?
I got it. Listen to more of this.
All right.
Opie, please play some more clips. Because if this is such a high-rated show, perhaps we can do the same thing.
Patrice, say something dramatic, will you?
Hey, let me tell you something, baby. Working here, it's a pleasure.
I got one.
Would you like something to drink?
Oh, he's awful.
I'm not thirsty. I'm thirsty.
Thirsty.
I got one. Was your girlfriend sitting right here?
Well, either she got off the plane or the plane got away from being around her. Just awful, dumb lines.
Let's go to Dan on Long Island. Dan, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How do you listen to the Opie and Anthony show? We're asking that question today.
I'm sorry. I'm so glad to hear you guys ripping on this guy. I sit in front of the TV and laugh my ass off.
Or you talk about what you want.
Or maybe my pants are too high.
What are you saying there, Dan?
The guy's pants are so high, he's never looking out on the camera. He's ridiculous. He's like the worst actor. I even hated him in NYPD Blue.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying, because I didn't watch NYPD Blue when he was on, but a lot of people are saying he had the same acting style. Yeah, not many people change, I
He was
guess.
this whole pompous ass. He's like, it's ridiculous.
He thinks he's delivering these profound, like, dramatic lines that people are just going like, why, this guy, where does he keep the Emmys? Where does he keep them? And it's just horrible acting.
Punching out.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
I tell
Punching
you.
out.
Punching out. Or are we punching in?
If I wasn't diabetic, I'd take a bite out of this big apple.
You want more or what?
This is amazing.
All right, here we go. David Caruso.
How things look over there? Either he's dead
or he's
living. Not alive.
I'm sorry.
So I see. I did such a long delay.
Oh, he's not living. Oh my God! Well, you can see how long you can pause.
I was stepped on by a colored guy.
Hey, here's X-Man.
What's up, boys?
Where are you calling from, X-Man?
New Jersey.
How do you listen to the Opie and Anthony show?
I catch Free FM in the morning and the XM at night on the way home.
All right.
Trying to figure how people are listening to the show. All right, so what do you got there?
This guy's like the wannabe Dirty Harry, like in search of the one-liner.
Ah, true.
Want to be Dirty Harry. There you go, yeah. He's hoping for that catchphrase that's going to just catch on with all of America.
I think he's been killed. Or perhaps murdered.
All right, let's go back to David Caruso, CSI. One-liner montage.
Friend said she came down to drink mojitos and catch some sun. Well, it looks like something caught her.
What? This is without a doubt. No, without a doubt, this is doctored up, dude. This is doctored up.
Go to YouTube, put in David Caruso or David Caruso one-liners, and you will see. I can't get it with the thing. Yeah, E-Rock will put it up there so you can kind of look without the sound, but you'll see the glasses, the pompous attitude,
the camera moving
angle,
around
him looking over his shoulder. Just a drama queen, this guy.
Yeah. Oh, just watch one CSI Miami. You'll see it for yourself.
Oh, yeah. There'll be 20 of these scenes. He just loves... Look at the glasses off. The glasses come on. It's a dramatic moment.
Could you play the last one you played for?
Yeah.
That last one.
Look at it. There's no
way. Here it is again.
Friend said she came down to drink mojitos and catch some sun. Well, it looks like something caught her.
Something.
This is so bad that I don't believe this, man.
It's like he wrote his lines on his hand and he's reading them. Looks like someone kaguhat her. How is that pronounced?
But the style is, all you got to do is just go right with the person said. Like, ask me a question.
Patrice, it's a great jacket. Where'd you pick that up?
Where I poke. What? Wait, no. What? No, it's not a question.
Take two.
Right, take two. You got to make a statement.
A statement?
And then I make another statement.
All right. Let me try that. It's like, boy, this studio sure has been a place where a lot has happened.
Looks like this place has been a place where a lot has happened. He just reiterates with something clever. Wait a minute. If you listen to it, it's just the person makes a garbled statement, and then he just...
Anything as innocent as being at the supermarket. That'll be $49.95. I bet that's about $49.95.
No, wait. Make the statement. Here it is. Go ahead. This is because they set him up for like to make some classic statement like "Speed kills" is a statement, right? But make that statement again. $49.95.
Sure, that'll be $49.95.
Yeah, that's about 5 cents from 50.
Yeah, it's all profound.
But they set them up. This is why you can't really ad-lib it because we're doing it wrong. It's like speed kills is a statement. It's like, okay, ready? All right. Look, okay. Mm-hmm. Say the lady has a yellow. I'm gonna set you up, right?
Okay. All right.
Oh, jeez, man. Looks like she has one of those little yellow smiley faces on her shirt.
Doesn't look like she'll be smiling anymore.
No! Ask me the question.
All right. That lady's got a little yellow smiley face on.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like she'll be having a nice day.
Okay. All right, I see.
Let's go back to the actual David Caruso CSI one-liner montage. All right.
He died hours before this accident ever happened.
So our accident is not an accident at all.
It's not his fault. I refuse to make this David Caruso's fault. Come on. It's the writing's fault.
The writing is horrific.
Writing.
It's horrific.
He has nothing to work
but
with.
He's delivering them like...
Wait a minute. Okay. Try to deliver that without being hacks. How do you deliver Speed Kills in Denzel style?
What was the last line? I got to hear that one. I'm sorry. What was the last one?
An accident wasn't an accident at all.
Yeah.
Maybe the accident wasn't an accident at all. Is that how he delivered it?
Pretty much.
Now deliver that with...
But deliver it like any other actor might. I'm not an actor, but it seems like you wouldn't.
He's
put so many.
He's over the top
pauses.
dramatic. Yeah, the writing is bad, but
Why?
Then he adds to it with the over the top dramatic.
Scotty, it seems like this accident wasn't an accident at all. Scotty, beam me up. Scotty, speed kills Spock. Speed kills. He's horrible.
Wait a minute.
Oh, is he the worst?
Look, can we get back to this?
Wait a minute. Do something from Jaws. A couple of lines from Jaws.
Well, here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Someone's suggesting...
Well, this was not a boating accident.
Someone's suggesting Steve's famous lines, Anthony.
Oh, no. How did your parents die?
That's one for the hardcore listeners. Steve's awful acting.
This is amazing, man.
Well, it looks like we're going to need a bigger boat.
Let's get you want some more or what? Actual David Caruso CSI one-liner.
How long is this?
One-liners. We got hours.
It doesn't stop.
Oh, my God.
We got hours.
The whole thing goes on and on forever on YouTube.
On YouTube, it's like a 7.5 minute.
I got it.
And he's just a ham.
Oh, it's a howl, man. This thing is going to get viewed like crazy.
You mean IRS?
So that makes this a seizure kit, and Mr. Whitley a liar.
Murder multiplied by 15 years.
So we have a victim that started the weekend, big man on campus, and ended it dead on arrival.
The victim of the blast.
Or the cause of it.
It's not looking too good, Horatio.
On the contrary, there's a chance this girl is alive, and we are going to find her.
This is...
And
I gotta watch the show to believe this.
Yeah.
I can't even watch YouTube because they could...
Just look at the video and look at his... He'll stop, he'll deliver his line, and then leave the scene, and then... Anything outside, too. You'll see him with the sunglasses. Gotta be. No, out of the frame.
So the music part...
There it is. Yeah.
In this video, the music part...
There he goes.
Again.
Whoever cut this up keeps putting a picture of Miami and the boat with the big fan in the back.
Yeah. It's put together brilliantly.
Sunglasses.
Really.
Give us the sunglasses. Go on.
Deliver the line.
And exit.
Exit stage left.
Sunglasses.
Deliver the line.
And I'm out of here.
I know it's a visual.
It's the same thing. There it is again. And I'm out of here. We just watched 5 in a row.
He gets paid top dollar to come in, put the sunglasses on, say something dramatic,
When's the show come on? I have to watch it.
It's on every night of the week at this point. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Come on, how many times?
Who knows?
I gotta watch.
Hey, we got a little more after the break. A little more David Caruso CSI one-liner montage.
Oh, he's great.
A little more after the break. It's the Opie and Anthony.
Oh.
We're on the same page. That's why I slowed down. I was ready to point ahead. Let's do it.
What show is this?
The show is the Opie and Anthony show. We're in the middle of talking about this video that Anthony found overnight, and people are going to be viewing this like crazy on YouTube. David Caruso, CSI one-liner montage.
Yeah, David Caruso on one of the most popular shows on television.
CSI
Miami.
Miami, right.
I mean, it's highly rated. People are watching this thing in droves, and it turns out he's probably the worst actor since, like, Shatner a la Star Trek. That cornball, over-the-top delivery, the delay, the dramatic putting on and removal of the sunglasses. The guy is there a dimension less than one? Because that's what he is. He's more than just single-dimensional.
He's worse than Doug McClure.
Doug McClure. Yeah, Troy McClure. No, it's Doug McClure.
It's Doug McClure's the real.
Yeah,
dude.
He's the real actor.
Oh.
He's great. Yeah.
All right, you want to go back to this?
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. I don't think he knows what time it is.
Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, but I don't think she's getting her way.
He's great. Come on.
Let's go back to it.
I need more.
Wait, we need more.
We need more, Dave Caruso.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
I need it.
Crime scene.
Mr. Seaborn, you are about to lose your 5-star status.
The last one to see her alive?
That's correct. And Frank, you better move quickly because right now, I'm your only suspect.
Wife, no matter how you cut it, divorce sucks.
Frank, it's a killer.
Frank.
And this is the preface of dead bodies everywhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's all over top of a dead body.
Yeah, dead body with frozen eyes.
They're constantly discussing these things, and he's delivering these hack lines in front of dead bodies.
That's his audience.
What's going on, Horatio?
Alex, Miami has a new breed of criminal.
What are you going to do?
I am going to get to the truth.
Going to get to the line. How about that?
Yeah, no kidding.
How about just getting to the line? Forget the truth.
I'm
going to eat. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
He's got quite a little business on his hands.
Yes, he does, Frank. He also has murder one.
Great. Got caught in the crossfire.
That's what happens when worlds collide.
That's what happens when worlds collide. Excuse me, I'll have a Whopper with cheese and a French fry. You want Coke with that?
By the way, old...
No.
Exactly. We're giving it too much. His answers.
You can't give it any thought.
Would you like to supersize that? No.
Yeah, Dan just pointed out, you can say it's a killer after anything. After anything. Yeah, well, you know, I went to the gas station. Jesus Christ, it was like $3 a gallon. Yep, filling up. It's a killer.
Old cabbie leg from Whackbag. These are not cut up, Patrice. He does a one-liner at the start of every show, and it goes right into the intro.
Yep.
Holy moly.
Yeah, there you go. Someone's saying, make fun, but it's an awesome show.
Oh, yeah?
Whatever, Tim. David.
David? I thought that was David Caruso.
Oh, yeah.
You can make fun, but it's an awesome show.
He could have only only been David Caruso calling. Listen, fellas, I don't care what you say. They make me do it, but it's a great show. No one should be defending this. Like, that is like in the 60s or somebody go, what is with this Captain Kirk guy? And he goes, listen, you can say all you want, but I'm going to tell you, this guy is, he is Stanislavski trained. Now, what is this?
I know what you're saying.
Whatever. It's like, why? Can't I kill him? I don't care what you say.
Yes.
Classically trained.
You're
classically trained.
In the Stravinsky class of acting or whatever.
I find you to be a beautiful woman.
Russian taught you how to act.
Are you serious? Like, no one can defend this in this way.
Yes, you're a beautiful woman. Spock analysis.
Hey, here's David from Sacramento. David.
What's up, boys?
What's up, David?
Hey, I don't know about you guys, but every time I hear Caruso make that dramatic pause, I keep waiting to hear.
Yeah. Hey, that's really good. All right, let's get back to. We have one more montage.
Let me tell you something, Mission Control. Of course, it's been one small step for man, but it's a giant leap for mankind.
Caruso on the moon, thank you.
How about Caruso?
Ich bin ein Berliner.
I was going to go with the other JFK, which makes sense in the David Caruso fashion. Ask not.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do. Sunglasses. For your country.
You know, President's quotes are very David Caruso.
David Caruso.
There's nothing to fear but fear itself.
I've been to the mountaintop. I have a dream.
20 years ago.
You ass.
Read my lips. No new taxes.
Hey, Rich from D.C., they should play the Daltrey clip on Dateline. You came here for snacks.
For snacks. Have Caruso do it.
It's out Friday wide. Yeah.
Anything works.
They're coming in like crazy on the instant feedback
I
now.
did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Not once.
John from Minnesota, this is getting boring. Then, John, go somewhere else because we're having a blast. Go after yourself.
You cannot get enough of that. How bad. This guy is a millionaire.
Right.
You know how many people out there trying to make a couple of dollars and fool the public, and he is just, every week, he's just like, ham is expensive.
Well,
like nothing.
Well, let me tell you something. This is a day that'll live in infamy.
Hey, Chris from Jersey, and Bingo was his name.
Do we have any more Caruso?
Yeah, we have one more montage. This thing goes on forever on YouTube. We just took a few samples. Someone else is adding, Johnny from Brooklyn. I earned that cake. All right. Back to David Caruso.
Mob hit Horatio. Yes, and it's time to hit back. They might be trying to get our attention. I don't know, but he just got mine.
Come on. It's a stab wound.
Alex, that just narrowed us down to one.
What?
You're hauling ass.
Yes, Frank. A dead body can have that effect on you.
Verdict's already in.
The verdict is in, Frank. But the jury's out.
Yeah, real dramatic there.
No. They found more than that. Yeah! All we've got is that phone. What's her status? He's either dead or dying.
They were pretty high. Looks like Mike didn't dive in there by choice.
So if he didn't die, he was pushed.
He was famous for being famous. All eyes trained on her every move.
All except her last one.
They have to be. This really might be genius, and you're not, and because if you watch it every week. Now I'm sitting there. Okay, somebody prefaced this with this is every week.
Yeah.
This guy does this before the.
Yep.
So you figure as you watch every week, you wait for your popcorn. Everybody's like, Martha, hurry up, the popcorn.
Quick, here comes the part.
Here comes what I'm waiting for. And every week they're waiting for this one, and then
his phrase and his sunglasses thing and
kill.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
Speed kills.
So the rest of the 48 minutes of the show, you just don't even care. You're just high off of speed kill.
Did you hear him? Did you see him? What an ass.
Oh.
Let's go to East Meadow. Dan, what's up?
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Anthony, as Reagan, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Yeah, you're right. Presidential speech is just really perfect for this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, there you go. It's on YouTube, the video.
Yeah, check it out because the video
makes it even better. Because the observation Anthony had with him just exiting out of the frame every time.
Out of the frame. Exit stage right even. David Caruso. Man, did he just win the lottery. Someone that bad of an actor. That cheesy and money hand over fist on the biggest show on television.
Evil Pete from OAExperience.com, New York City. He's doing a Voss impression. I owe my daughter money. And then in parentheses he writes, put glasses on, and I'm dodging her.
I'm dodging her.
It can't get boring. It gets boring when it's done. It's almost like listening to a song 50 times in a row before you even it starts to get boring because you can't. What's fascinating about this is you can't believe this is real. I cannot believe
that this is going out over the public airwaves, television, hit show, hit. It's a hit. We're not talking about something that's been on a week. It's going to get canceled. This is the number one show on television week after week.
We're not talking about Armed and Famous. We're talking about CSI Miami here.
What part of the show is that music from?
The beginning.
No. Is that how the show starts?
That's what someone was saying. Yeah. It starts with a dramatic one-liner from David Caruso right into the...
and then it goes, and then they roll the credits over the rest of the song.
Yeah, and then you got the boats, you got Miami, you got the sunset, Oh, yeah. Bob, yesterday we were doing this whole thing on CSI and David Caruso.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Anthony found a video montage that's making the rounds on YouTube. Yeah, and now it's on the front page of Break.com this morning.
It's his one-liners, David Caruso's one-liners.
With his head tilted down?
His head tilted, his sunglasses either going on or coming off. He delivers his awful line in an awful fashion, and then... Exit stage left even. He just leaves the frame. It is some of the most horrific acting and writing.
And that's what was making me laugh really hard last night when I was watching the video on YouTube, was the exit every single time. The dramatic line, sunglasses, he's out of there.
Yeah.
He's got places to go.
He's got that chicken neck thing he developed. That's why he keeps his head tilted, so you don't see that fat neck he's got now.
I may have a chicken neck, but I'm still cock of the walk.
Stupid Roger Daltrey.
Yeah. His big one-liner before the Roger Daltrey scream in the credits.
Yeah.
His sunglasses. Put my sunglasses on, and now I can't see a goddamn thing. At night, he's bouncing into walls.
We got a few examples because Bob Kelly wasn't here yesterday.
Hey, I understand the blood pool and the spatter. But his pants, that's a swipe, isn't it? What about that?
Possibly transfer from our killer? Probably somebody he knew.
Yes, and soon, so will we.
And soon, so will we.
Was that real?
That's real.
Dude.
And this is the number one show in the world.
This show is the show that people talk about. So successful, there's 18 versions of it all over the world.
Yeah, they're working on CSI Patterson. Thanks for the laugh, because I didn't get nothing from Patrice yesterday.
Me and Patrice want to do obvious CSI.
Yeah.
We only solve crimes that are on videotape.
That joke was dead on arrival.
Here's another example. This is leading to something, by the way.
Ratio. Looks like a fisherman just found Melissa Rose's body. Bad news is, the verdict's already in.
The verdict is in, Frank. But the jury's out.
The verdict is in, Frank, but the jury is out.
You're not going to find a hotter show out there.
And I just don't recall during NYPD Blue him acting like this. I'm going to have to look at those old episodes of NYPD Blue and see if he did this on that show.
Yeah.
I don't remember him acting this horribly in anything. In that horrible movie, Jade. Was he this awful in that?
No, he was always that tough guy, that red-headed tough guy.
Yeah, but
he had energy and wanted to beat somebody up.
When did he start delivering dialogue like William Shatner?
You can do that all day.
You got it.
It's so easy.
We did. It was called Yesterday.
Yeah. Here's another example.
Frank, the war may be staged, but the murder is real.
Who's all excited for that one? I was searching it out last night, though. I was going to Spike. I'm going to all the channels that might have it in syndication.
A&E.
Trying to find it.
Yeah, couldn't find it, huh?
No, I was pissed, too. See? It gets you hooked. You want to see him just acting like an ass.
Let's go to Mike in Jersey. Mike.
Hey, guys.
Hey there, Mike.
Every time you do that, I'm ready to, crash. I'm dying.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you. No, you could. All right, whatever.
What a low self-esteem he has.
I know. I was just thanking him.
Hey, thanks. All right, bye. Sorry.
Obviously, he thinks his Colt sucks. Oh, well.
I'm terrible.
Parents are divorced.
It's all my fault.
All right, I gotta go. I'm sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad.
Interrupt you at work.
Yeah, really. Oh, damn it. I called all my friends, told them I was calling. Ugh.
Wasn't your fault, son. Your mother was just a...
Oh, you did!
Hey, Roger D saved me.
Don't worry, Al.
Don't worry there, Al. Okay, Pookie. Did you get that one, Al? Okay, dump the curse word.
Keep it safe for everybody. There are children listening, Al.
See you at an FCC hearing, Senator. Okay. All right, Al.
God forbid we get a little saucy, Al.
A little saucy. God damn.
I've never seen somebody's head bob like that.
Let's say hi to Chuck in Texas. Chuck.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Here's the best thing I saw yesterday. After hearing y'all, I watched it, and cuts to him. He says his one-liner. Cuts back to the girl. She says something, and cuts back to him. He's not even there.
He wasn't even there anymore. He ran off screen.
Yeah, where is he going?
That's his job.
That's what I need to know. Where is he going?
Yeah, maybe who you're saying this to has a question about what you just said.
Aren't you on the job? Like you should be staying there? Where are you going?
It's like, we don't understand. There seems to be strangulation marks on the girl's neck, and we don't really have a suspect or anything. Well, I think I've got a suspect. Where did he go? But who is it?
Hey, David!
Who is it?
David! We're paying you really well. Can you stay on the crime scene?
Don't run.
For more than 15 seconds?
He's trampling over evidence when he does his little exit. You've just stepped on the body.
Let's go to Chris in Pennsylvania. Chris, what's up?
Hey, get the music ready. I got one for Bob.
Yeah.
I broke my knee. Man.
He works with everything. And that's what we're getting at. Good old Danny We're always trying to take bits and bring them to the next level, right?
Or pound them into the ground, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Also called, we have nothing else to talk about today.
Yeah.
No, we have plenty of talk.
Whatever works.
All right. Danny is finding things. Well, no, I don't even want to say.
Okay.
It'll be pretty obvious.
All right.
Except for the waterheads listening right now.
I don't want to talk to you. Now, you bringing the television cameras in here now. Come on, bring it in.
Can't do that.
Why?
I don't deal with psychos. I put them away.
I ain't no psycho, man. I'm a hero. You're looking at a f***ing hunter. I'm a hero of the new world.
You're a disease, and I'm the cure.
Oh, my God.
All right. I see where he's going with this one.
Danny is finding lines from other movies by other actors that work just as well as the CSI David Caruso thing.
David Caruso School of Acting.
Yeah.
Wow, was that bad?
Hacky line with dramatic music.
I remember watching that movie. What was that one?
Cobra.
Cobretti. I do psychos. You could barely understand anything he said. He went for the more subdued guy, Sylvester Stallone, one-dimensional character. Went for the more subdued one. Instead of this Rambo one, hey, they drew first blood. Hey. It was like, yeah, you're the disease. I'm the cure. Yeah, I don't deal with psychos. What? What? I'm a psycho and everything, but I still got normal hearing.
Why?
You don't drive a Volvo? What? What? Your soul is pure? I don't understand you. Before you shoot me, could you articulate what you're saying?
Because I really need to know.
I need to know.
Don't leave me hanging
I'm
here.
a psycho, but I can't hear you.
I'm the type of fish.
You're a type of fish? What are you saying?
I think he said he does photography.
Oh, forget it. Shoot me.
Hilarious.
All right, listen.
Oh, I hated Cobretti. What a coincidence. What a convenient coincidence. His last name was Cobretti, and they called him Cobra. How cool.
All right, well.
What? You want spaghetti?
No. I said my name's Ray.
You're serving something about spaghetti. What does he want?
You're here.
Yeah, there's fewer spaghettis than pure what? That was the worst movie.
Well, Danny's going to find more more scenes that
oh, please,
that work with the David Caruso delivery. So
that's the funniest thing. That's
awful.
What part?
That's just
the subdued, one-dimensional ass.
You want spaghetti?
Yeah. I haven't seen the new Rocky. Have you?
I have, yes.
Is it good?
He wins.
No,
I'm joking. He doesn't.
Who cares? No, and then he ruins it anyway. No, he doesn't win either.
But he does. Listen, nobody does.
Spiritually.
It replaced 5 for me. 5 was awful.
Horrid.
Yeah. It was Rocky. I mean, you got excited when he was running up the steps. Yeah, this time, though, he was running through Philly. They'd be throwing stuff at him.
Of course.
You suck, dude. Hey, fatso. Rocky, would you gain weight? No, they're not rooting for Rocky anymore.
Nah. I like to tear their heroes down.
Philly would dare attack him. Yeah, it was a good movie. It was good. I like Sly. He's a good actor.
You know what? I hear like things about it, and it just annoys me. Did he at one point, when they were talking about Adrian, who's dead now, did he say, she got the woman cancer? Did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
he really said that?
Well, yeah, how'd it go again?
Because, you know something, there was a point where Rocky won, he was just kind of a mook, innocent, kind of that. And then throughout the Rockies, he became like this profound guy, and now he's back to being retarded. He can't even understand what disease his wife died of.
Yeah.
Breast, uterine, ovarian, something just...
She died of The woman cancer.
The woman cancer.
Yeah,
he's talking like an infant.
There was a funny part though where he can I reveal a funny part of the movie?
Do I even care?
Remember the girl that he walked home in the first one and she said, "Hey Rocky, go screw yourself."
Yeah.
She's
the new Adrian.
She's the new Adrian, kind of. They don't fool around.
Giving him the inspiration. You can do it, Rock.
No, she kind of.
But it's Burr saying don't.
God forbid that Rocky decides he needs some poo-ha now that he's alone again.
Right. Well, it was kind of dirty because she was like 13 when they first met. But he walks her to the door, and then there's a big, tall black kid with braids, and then this white kid, and she's like, "That's my son over there." He goes, "Oh, he's a good-looking kid." It seems like something like that about the white kid. She goes, "No, it's not the white kid. It's the black kid."
Oh,
and there was just this Rocky looking like, "Oh." And then the silence in the movie theater, and then everybody just started dying. Like, Rocky's like, "The black kid?
Were you crazy?
You slept with a black guy?"
I can't believe you dated it.
Whoa, hey!
I'm all for, love and everything in the city of brotherly love and all, but, to go out with it's just, how did you tell your father? It's amazing. You shouldn't be bringing home like that. You're a pretty white girl. You find another decent white gentleman out there. You didn't have to go for the...
Don't worry, Al. Anthony's a professional.
I guess you enjoy the big... Because I'm known to have... What do you like it in... And you like big... In your... Or does he stick it? Or is it in your... You could find a white guy, I'm sure he'd like to. But if you like putting there in your... Then I guess you're doing fine.
Wow. Gotta see that now.
Oh, you gotta see.
Dad.
Really quick, here's
Try the water.
Here's your David Caruso CSI line of the day.
Oh no!
Line of the day.
Is it a new one?
It's a new one.
I understand the blood pool and the spatter. But his pants, that's a swipe, isn't it? What about that?
Possibly transfer from our killer? Probably somebody he knew.
Yes, and soon, so will we.
Oh. David Caruso, CSI. Our new fave.
Our new favorite thing, Jimmy.
Has he always been that much?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
He stinks on ice.
Go to you.
Great in
NYPD Blue.
Go to you.
Was he? Yeah. I'm going to have to see like
Very
old
good
ones.
Season 1, yes.
Jimmy,
was his delivery?
While you were in Vegas
Always.
at the Porn Awards, we discovered this thing on YouTube. It's a montage of David Caruso one-liners. One after another.
Ratio. Looks like a fisherman just found Melissa Rose's body. Bad news is, verdict's already in.
The verdict is in, Frank. But the jury's out.
That's when the show starts. Like he has a dramatic moment. He puts his sunglasses on, delivers his line, exits stage left even. he exits the frame, and then the theme kicks in for the beginning of the show. And it's so bad, his delivery is horrible.
What a tool with no movies that were good.
Oh, where's the third one? Oh, boy.
Frank, the war may be staged, but the murder is real.
Looks like this radio contest winner is all wet.
Yeah, so now we're doing the delivery with other movies, Jimmy. We're using the Caruso School of Acting here.
Caruso's School of Acting.
Hacky line. You don't acknowledge the hacky line because dramatic Roger Daltrey scream right after.
Yeah, of course.
Here's from Cobra.
I don't want to talk to you. Now, you bring in the television cameras in here now. Come on, bring it in.
Can't do that.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't deal with psychos. I put them away.
I ain't no psycho, man. I'm a hero. You're looking at a f***ing hunter. I'm a hero of the new world.
You're a disease, and I'm the cure.
See, it works with the adultery screen.
Yeah, isn't that hard to listen to?
That's douche-inducing.
Yeah.
Well, we got some Arnold.
I do psycho.
I don't deal with psychos. Just a tough cop with the little matchstick.
Yeah, matchstick. I do psycho.
Here's
Put him away.
You know who else you don't deal with? Letting it go, Rocky 6. That's who you don't deal with.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
I have an announcement to make. Over this very weekend, I watched Rocky Balboa, the latest installment in the Rocky saga.
And?
It was really good. I was so pissed. I went into it. Didn't go. I laid in my bed, and what? But I was started watching it, wanting to just laugh at it. Like, there's nothing on. Let me throw this on and just get it over with, so I could goof on it on Monday. And it was good. The goddamn movie was good. It brought back a lot from the original, the feel of the original Rocky. I think the directing was good. Did he direct it?
Yeah.
He directed it. It was good. The fight scenes a lot more realistic, the way the camera was anyway. And the story was basic, but
are you buying
it had some hokey moments, believe me.
I was going to say, are you buying into the fact that he's a really old fighter and he's able to, go toe-to-toe with the new guy like that?
Well, you got to kind of
That would take me right out of the freaking movie.
You got to tuck that away. You do. You got to tuck that away. It's not so much about Rocky being in this great shape and they're not acknowledging the fact that he's old. It's that he's got such heart and such, spirit that he can overcome anything like that. So he gets, in the ring with this big guy who, by the way, is kind of taking it a little lightly because it's supposed to be some kind of exhibition match thing. And they battle it out in the ring. And but there's a lot of story before the fight and stuff, and it's a lot like the first Rocky was. So I thought it was really good.
They're working on it, actually. They are doing another one.
Oh, are they,
Jim?
Yes,
where Rocky's an older man and his joints ache. He fights the urge to put Bengay on them because that's a sign of being old. That's what he should be doing, just rubbing Bengay on his stupid shoulders.
Arthritis is a disease. Bengay's a cure.
Hey, speaking of the David Caruso thing, so we got the Total Recall from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's see if the David Caruso style of acting works with this, or could jazz up this clip from Arnold.
Sweetheart, be reasonable. After all, we're married.
Consider that a divorce.
We're on to something. To Catch a Predator.
I don't know if he did, but they sent him to real jail. They didn't send him because he was young, he was a freshman, but they were like, just the way he did it, they were like,
I don't like this. No hope for this guy.
Well,
whatsoever.
Frank, I predict a swing and a miss. CSI Miami, we're fixated with the awful acting of David Caruso.
Yeah.
Fixated on it. I saw one last night. Right before I was going to sleep, I roll over to lay down. I roll over to go to sleep, and my girlfriend goes, "No, wait." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "CSI Miami, the beginning." So we hit it. I'm like, "Oh, cool." And there's this big gunfight at this pool party thing that's going on, and someone's shot, and then they find another body in the pool, and David Caruso walks over, and Frank is with him, of course, his partner guy, whatever it is, and he goes, "Well, it looks like they got away with some trinkets." And David Caruso goes, "But they won't get away with murder." And then the beginning music starts.
Is that the music?
Scream from the hood, and then just the music and the credits, and of course,
so awful.
Right when he delivers the worst line ever written, every time in the worst way, he either puts on or takes off his sunglasses and walks out of the frame. Exit stage left even. He's like like an old vaudevillian.
You know,
you know, a bum came up to me the other day and said he hadn't had a bite in weeks. What'd you do? I bit him. Exit stage left. Yeah, they love me. They're screaming.
now we got to play for Bill. We can't get enough of this. I hope
Gotta play at least one.
I hope this isn't getting old for people out there. We just can't get enough of this. The video.
Take my wife, please. Exit stage right even. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Exit. You got to see him walk off. It is so bad.
It's on YouTube. It's called David Caruso One-Liners. There's a whole montage of this on YouTube that people are viewing like crazy. But we got just a little taste here of the audio portion.
Princess, you came down to drink mojitos and catch some sun.
Well, it looks like something caught her.
That's not a joke. Yes, that's been all of our reaction. It's not a joke. That's David Caruso acting. And now you might think, has he always sucked this badly?
It's the hottest show on TV,
It's the hottest show on television. I don't remember on NYPD Blue him being such a crappy actor. But now, every line is delivered, and then the glasses go on like that.
I think he can't remember his lines. He probably has like the last half of each line.
In the glasses? Wow, he's got some vision. I got to hold a newspaper 10 feet away to read it.
No, you just kind of glance
as he's bringing it up.
Yeah.
That's why you're Bill Burr.
Let's get back to the montage.
Reading his lines. Oh, that's bad.
He delivers lines like he's doing a Sanka commercial. That's a
Sanka commercial.
I know. Former athlete, no acting training.
Yeah. Hi.
It's delicious.
He died hours before this accident ever happened.
So our accident is not an accident at all.
That doesn't even mean anything.
It doesn't have to.
Sometimes it at least has some kind of silly rhyme to it or reason or like it's kind of a pun. That meant nothing.
It sounds like they should go into like a song.
Yeah, they
Sometimes an accident isn't an accident. Sometimes
accident isn't an accident. Bum, 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 ba-dum.
All the other cops start dancing in unison.
Oh, try to be safe. Try to be safe.
Guy with the drum.
Well,
You mean IRS?
you spilled your orange juice? Looks like you're in a bit of a sticky situation. Bill's covered in orange juice.
Hey, let's finish the David Caruso montage for Bill Burr and the other people out there that haven't heard it yet.
You mean IRS?
So that makes this a seizure kit, and Mr. Whitley a liar.
Murder multiplied by 15 years.
So we have a victim that started the weekend, big man on campus, and ended it dead on arrival.
The victim of the blast.
Or the cause of it.
And the glasses are coming on and off.
On the contrary, there's a chance this girl is alive, and we are going to find her.
What kind of acting is that?
Bill might be onto something. With that pause, he just forgot his line.
Either that
and
just forgot his line.
Either that or that's the 50th take, and he's trying to figure out how to make that line, that awful writing, good.
Yeah.
And right as he delivers it, he's just walking off to choke somebody.
Choke the writing staff. There you go.
I like that story that guy had about a hatchet. What exactly is the use of a hatchet other than a murder? I never heard it.
These days, in this day and age, it's a short handle axe.
Yeah, back in the Pilgrim days.
It's like an axe version.
I'm sure it was used for something.
It's an axe version of a pistol, is what it is. Like where an axe is a rifle, the hatchet would be the pistol. So you could carry it, conceal it.
The sawed-off axe.
And just hack into someone's chest
or
head
a hatchet
or back.
Just in case someday you got to murder somebody. You're right.
I mean, if you work at the hatchet factory, you got to be thinking like 60% of the hatchets you're
going to be used in a murder.
End up in the back of somebody's head.
What is this used for? Splitting wood for the wood-burning Franklin stove? Or just thrusting into someone's spine?
Occasionally you'll get some guy who's like a Revolutionary War reenactor.
Yeah, he needs... I need a hatchet to complete the look.
But he dulls down the blade, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt anybody.
You don't want to hurt anybody when you're running around with other men in a field on a Sunday. Doing 2 damage. Muskets and crap. Ugh. Reenact.
But he dredged it all up again. Why bring it up? It's
he's a little crazy. That guy's a little out of his mind.
I guess
you could tell he's a little he's got those wide 1,000-yard stare. He's a little out of his mind.
Yeah. And why would you do that, man? Like, you're on a fucking hit show. Like, don't be the David Caruso where you're like, I'm gonna go leave.
Did you say David Caruso? Where's our David Caruso line of the day?
He's got the corner on this dirtbag market. He's also got quite a little business on his hands.
Yes, he does, Frank. He also has murdered one.
Did you see that YouTube clip?
Yeah, that's what got us hooked on
that.
That
is fucking genius.
That's what got us hooked on
I watched it the other day, man. It's like 8 minutes long, and you're like, oh my God, he does it every episode.
You watch every second of it. The line, the delivery, the glasses, and then the exit, stage left even. He just out of frame. He's gone.
But that YouTube short is made by the... After each one.
Oh, after each one.
Button.
Yeah. Oh, it's classic. And now I see it on. It's on A&E. And every time it's on, I have to catch the beginning because I just want to see him deliver that line.
He does half of line and then finishes the thought.
The line.
And then leaves.
What we have here, Frank, is murder one. And then off, out of frame. I can't remember, and we've talked about this 1,000 times, but I can't remember him being that bad.
But I think the YouTube collection, the compilation, is what nails it home.
But I've been watching...
I think you watched the show, and I think if you were just watching CSI, you might not have really picked up on it. But once they put it all together in a neat little package for you, suddenly it calls it to your attention. So the next time you watch the show, you're like, oh, I guess he
never watched it until I saw the montage.
It also plays differently because the adultery thing is the beginning of the big intro with the boats and the sunset and everything else. But now it's like just it's the stinger after his one-liners now.
It stings. The stinger.
It stings.
The glasses on.
He was so good in Mad Dog and Glory. Remember him in Mad Dog and Glory?
Great movie. That was great.
Such a great fucking movie, and he's really good in it, too.
He was good in, what's that movie with Sean Penn, too, that Irish movie they did in Hell's Kitchen?
State of Grace?
Yeah, wasn't he in that, too?
No.
You sure? Oh, that was Ed Harris. Sorry.
Ed Harris.
Jeez, you mixed up Ed Harris?
And what's his name? Gary Oldman.
Redhead and a bald guy?
He was in, what did I rewatch fairly recently? New Jack City, and he was in that.
Yeah.
David Caruso was in that, too.
Wow, was he?
Apparently, David Caruso's in First Blood. He's the dude that Stallone stabs in the ass.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. He was a pussy in that movie, too. He was a real pussy.
You stabbed me in the ass.
All right, it's time to start our weekends.
Yep.
You got stabbed in the ass. The question, Frank, is, am I a poo puncher?
A poo puncher. Oh, man.